viewers, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. You're welcome to Attending for Real YouTube channel. Eka ro, eka son, eka le. No, bonjour, salama po, inakwana, inaini, yat angana ga lokacin da kake kallon wannan video. Yes, it is another exciting day here in the Pi network community, and we have some ton of wonderful and awesome update for you. Although for those in my WhatsApp channel, you have already gotten this information long before it was updated on the official mining application of the Pi network. So guys, it's super exciting. We have a ton of news for you, things surrounding things that have to do with Pi network. And guys, this is great. As you already know, the first digital currency you can mine on your smartphone. And I tell you guys, all you got to do is to start mining Pi cryptocurrency today with our free Energy Light mobile app. It is exciting. So let us go straight into some of those things that we have for you today. Going straight into it, guys, we had this posted on the Pi blog by Pi Network, Pi core team themselves, and it's on April 7th, 2023, and it is for everyone. Okay, so guys, let's go straight into some of these stuffs that we have here. We are talking about Pi Network KYC FAQs. Okay, and here we have some of them. I'm not going to go through all of them, but I'm going to touch into some of those important ones, although all are very important, right? But I can touch on those that I know that I can get in touch with today. Okay, so KYC, or Know Your Customer, is a procedure to first identify and then verify user identities. Pi Network utilizes priority KYC solution to scalably verify the identity of millions of pioneers all around the world, all over the world, to onboard them into the mainnet blockchain and ecosystem, right? That's one of the essence why we are having this KYC. So not only is Pi KYC important for the integrity of the network and compliance, but also it makes sure that it is fair for all human pioneers who have been honestly mining, honestly mining in their own accounts. Okay, achieving this goal is critical because re-verified humans on Pi will contribute to the robustness of the network while encouraging the development of various apps for a utility-based ecosystem. All right, so guys, if in case you're watching this and you don't know what a utility or what utility means, guys, this has to do with use case, things that makes the system valuable, things that makes Pi coins valuable and Pi ecosystem as a whole. Like what makes Pi network really very important. And guys, you have to do your own research and findings about what a utility is. So Pi network is actually a utility-based ecosystem. That's what it's actually building, is developing these various apps in order to help us see to the value of what we are mining. So over the past year, the Pi KYC software has been continuously updated to allow more and more pioneers to apply, address many different corner cases in the application process, and verify identities of millions of pioneers to prepare them for their mainnet migration, while safeguarding the integrity of the network. The KYC progress of the whole network will remain a top priority of the community, including the core team, validators, and pioneers, and one of the two primary goals of the enclosed network period in the mainnet phase. So guys, it's super exciting. And we can see that in the recent celebration of the Pi Day, a major software update in the Pi KYC app was also released and introduced in the Pi Day 2023 announcement. We are providing the following facts to elaborate on the Pi Day KYC announcement and overall assist pioneers on their KYC journey. So it's super interesting, okay, that the Pi core team always want to take us along with them for us to fully understand the growth and the development that is ongoing and how we can really, know the in and out of the recent development so as to further know how to easily and use these very particular applications and enjoy the ecosystem. So one of the facts right here that we have, and this is one of the questions that is really interesting too. Do you still need to get a KYC slot randomly assigned by the system? Okay, in case you have this question, here we have the answer. It says no. Anyone except the two scenarios below should be able to visit the KYC app via Pi browser and start your KYC application without waiting for any invitation. Okay, the invitation-based KYC slot assignments was only used in the past, and the process has been updated to allow anyone to start his or her own KYC. So newly created accounts, these are the kind of persons that will not really get access to using this Pi KYC. Okay, newly created accounts will not be able to immediately apply for KYC verification until after mining for 30 days. No need to be consecutive. So it means that these 30 days, you mustn't be really consistent in mining straightforward on 30 days, but you just have to mine for 30 days. This helps the networks to prioritize KYC validation resources for more committed human pioneers who also have mined enough balances, to enable balances, to make sense to go through KYC and migrate to mainnet. Okay, this is really essential. If you're new to the system, you're yet to mine for 30 days. What's the essence of KYCing and wanting to migrate? What exactly are you migrating? But within these 30 days of your mining session, it's going to help you to accumulate some of these Pi coins, right? Which will really make a lot of sense for you to come back afterwards and be eligible for KYC, and it's super interesting. And the duration is short. Just 30 days is reasonable, okay? Imagine maybe saying you can mine for a half a year, okay, or maybe 3 months before you'll be eligible for KYC. So this is super fair. I think it's open, in my opinion. I love this, okay? Now, what is the second part for those who will not be able to access this KYC application right there in the Pi browser? A very small proportion of accounts identified by the algorithms as highly likely fake accounts, or accounts that have violations. Okay, accounts that have violations will not be eligible to KYC. So if such account owners think that there is a mistake by the algorithms, they should submit their username for further investigation and potential proof of otherwise by filling in the form here. So likely I made a video about this earlier on. Okay, so you can access this video. Just check my last two previous videos on Pi Network. I think you will see that, and I also made some further explanation on how to go about that. Okay, so when a KYC, this is another question we are going to be treating right here. When a KYC slot is open up for you, you will still get the KYC slot pop-up notification when you start a new mining session. Okay, this is like a question, a pop-up notification when you start a new mining session. Are you still going to get this pop-up notification, as we have progressed to the wonderful and wow part of the KYC app? Okay, here's the answer. The KYC pop-up notification should be used as the only means by which pioneers know whether they are eligible to start KYC application or not. Although they will likely get a KYC slot pop-up. So it's not everyone that will get these notifications after you mine that you are eligible for KYC. So pioneers should directly check their KYC eligibility on the KYC app in the Pi browser, which is kyc.pi. So you can simply open the Pi browser, and navigate to the KYC application. So ensure that please you use the pop-up notification as a reminder than an invitation. So there's no such thing as maybe an invitation right now. That was used in the past, but currently, even though you see those notifications, it's just a reminder that you can actually go ahead and KYC. So here is one of the most exciting questions here too. Now that Pi KYC is open for all, how can I apply for KYC? First of all, I've made this clarification before, but this is beautiful that they are bringing it right here. We say downloading the Pi browser is required to apply for KYC. You can access KYC through the Pi KYC app in the Pi browser. Make sure to have your relevant identification document ready. And right here in this video, for those of you who are in Nigeria, I've made a video on Twitter, which I've actually identified all these documents, the 4 to 5 documents needed for that are available for Nigeria. I think national identity card, international passport, driver's license, national identity card, premium name slip, and standard name slip. The 5 identities are available, and I made a video, and it's right there in the description of this video, how to identify these documents and use the proper one for your KYC so as not to face any further issues, or maybe your KYC to get stuck and stay in the review area forever. Okay, so guys, not like forever, no, like for a long period of time. So excuse me for that. So yes, let's go into another one. I tried to take like 5 before we end up for this very particular broadcast. Okay, so here we have the 4th one, KYC tentative approval. This is one of the greatest one that a lot of people are finding it more confusing, and Pi core team have saw it that it's important that they look into it and clarify pioneers to know what this is all about. So KYC tentative approval, what does it mean? What is necessary to pass KYC? How long will it take? So all of these questions are answered right here, and let's take a little bit of time to go through them and see what they have installed for us. So the tentative KYC program, which does not apply to the majority of the network, requires additional verification checks before the pioneer can fully pass KYC. So this is not really applied to all KYC applications. Okay, but tentative KYC approval does not equal full KYC approval, and thus will not yet unlock functionalities. Example of the functionalities that this will not unlock is becoming a validator, okay, or migrating to mainnet. So if you know that your account is under tentative approval, just know that you cannot become a validator, neither can you be able to migrate your tokens to the mainnet. So requiring full KYC approval until the additional checks confirms its full KYC approval. However, tentative KYC approval gets the account much closer to full approval. So guys, these are the things you need to be aware of. These are super interesting informations that gives you much confidence to understand what exactly you are seeing when it comes to these KYC stuffs. Okay, so the reason for this selective tentative KYC program is to ensure the integrity of the network, consciously allowing as many real human pioneers as possible to pass KYC, while catching and preventing as many fake and bot accounts as possible. So that's why we are having this tentative stuff, so that the algorithms and also the Pi core team can look into seeing the possibility of ensuring that we do not have praise under this very particular network, because you already know bots are not really welcome in this very particular network. We welcome real humans, and so there are measures that have to be taken in order to ensure that this very particular site is being preserved. So not only is this important for the network, but it's also fair for all human pioneers who have been honestly mining in their own accounts. So this is super interesting, guys. Let's go into one of the most incredible side or part of this very particular section. The specific additional verification steps may vary depending on the individual case, and the time it takes to complete them can vary as well. Factors that can impact the timing include the volume of KYC applications being processed, availability of human validators of the region, complexity of the application, and types of additional checks applied to the tentative KYC case. So this is essential. Like, if you take a look at this, you can see that the modalities that the Pi core team is actually making use of are super genuine, and they are so concrete that they can go as far as possible ensuring that real humans are being protected on this network and the priority of the network is being preserved. Okay, so there is no room for jeopardy. Okay, so this is exciting. I just feel so, overwhelmed, knowing fully well that I am in a course for something really, really special, something really cool for the everyday people, and it's just keep on getting better. We are growing along with the the network and the ecosystem at large. So this is the last one I'll be taking. Not like it's the only most important one, but because of time, we are going to be just taking this last one now. And I hope you're getting along. I hope you're understanding what this update and what it really means. So the fifth one right now. Okay, the question is, when the KYC status is tentative approval, how long will it take for it to be final? That is KYC passed. How long will it take? Okay, the duration of the tentative approval status is on a case-by-case basis and depends on the extent of types of additional verifications needed. One of the priorities of the Q2, that is Q2 of 2023 for the KYC app, is to iterate and apply such additional checks on the tentative KYC cases. So guys, man, I wish I can just keep on going on and on like that, but because I'm not live, this is actually being recorded. So I just felt like stopping right here, giving you those 5 points, and please take your time. I'll leave a link to my WhatsApp group right in the description of this video, a link to the kind of document acceptable under KYC here for Nigerians. I will leave a link of it to the description. Also, guys, it always keep on getting better, and we are so excited to be here, and we love the fact that this network is growing. Come on, take a look at the happening that has been happening. Look at the what do we call it? Look at the mining rate right now. It has been adjusted, and come on, it's Pi is becoming very, very scarce by the day, and it's just keep on getting better, and you just have to keep on protecting your Pi. Make sure you keep your Pi passphrase, Pi wallet passphrase pretty safe. And guys, do not save it online on your emails or anything. Just ensure that you write it and keep it safe on a sheet of paper. Also, take a look at the internet and look at some other safe ways which you can save your passphrase. And guys, it keep on getting better. So once again, you're welcome to Atindi for Real YouTube channel. And that's all we have for today. And if in case you find this pretty helpful and this content kind of, you kind of appreciate it, all you got to do is to smash on the subscribe, like, and share the video. Leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me how you feel about this. What do you think it's gonna be in the Q4 of 2023? Just tell me what your prediction is all about. What's gonna happen from now to the Q4, which is Q4 of the year 2023. So thank you very much and remain blessed. And until that day, we see you again in the next video. I say bye for now.